Hey guys, Paul from Slices of Pie here. We are in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, and it looks kind of familiar around here. Looks a lot like Oregon. The trees aren't nearly as tall, but it's as green, and the last few days have been as gray and wet, but today looks beautiful. So we're gonna head out, go down to the beach area, kind of check it out. We're gonna run into some friends that we met along the way in our journey, and we're gonna take you along with us, so let's go. We're downtown Old Orchard Beach. All kinds of touristy stuff around here. Not a lot of well, there's plenty of parking, but it's all like pay to park, so just be advised on that. And if you want to park on the street, it's a 2-hour maximum. There is a lot going on down here, guys. Check it out. Behind me there's like a carnival area over here, like a midway boardwalk type thing, and all kinds of old food places here to pick up some pizza, some pier fries. We're gonna head down to the pier. Check it out. The weather's kind of crazy today. It's really windy. Yesterday it was raining. Today the sun came out, but now the wind is blowing like crazy. We're down on the pier right now, and it's a very active like pier with all kinds of like food and little things to buy. Not like a pier that you would go fishing on or anything, but right on the beach. Check it out. What a gorgeous day. Tons of people on the beach. Not as many people up here on the pier, so that's kind of cool, but we may have to go down and walk through the water because that looks pretty great down there.
All right, so we're here on the beach and the water's coming in, and it's like maybe not as cold as the Oregon coast, but I have to give it to all these people out here who are able to just jump in there and go swimming because it is cold water.
Weather's too nice. My shirt had to come off. Even though the water's cold,
You want to go back to the pier?
very rarely do we get this beautiful sunny weather. At least rarely lately. When we were in the other states, it was much warmer, but this is awesome right here.
You know what's crazy? This is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday today, and that's what the beach looks like. Can you imagine that on Saturday?
Oh my goodness.
We had a great day at Old Orchard Beach. Such beautiful weather, and although it was so lovely here, it really wasn't like that everywhere we visited in Maine. See this around me? Insane, ridiculous beach parking here at Ogunquit, Maine Beach. Yeah, Ogunquit Beach. If you're familiar with the book, The Stand, written by Stephen King, this is where Franny's from. Anyway, that's very exciting. We're gonna see if we can find some stuff to do. Of course, check this rain out. Well, it's not rain yet, but Paul's convinced we're gonna
I heard thunder.
We did hear thunder. He's convinced. And he tried to tell me yesterday, it's gonna rain tomorrow. He said it exactly like that too. We'll see. If we get a little bit of rain, it'll feel like home. Rain on the coast, right?
Yep.
Paul was right. It totally rained that day. In fact, it rained a lot during our first week in Maine. We hopped around Maine, a few different locations. We were excited to get there. We even took time to put on our little sticker, as you guys that are following us have probably been watching us do. We stayed in a lot of locations along the coast, and none of them we got to stay there for very long. So my first tip, if you're ever traveling in Maine, especially in an RV, is to plan ahead and plan for longer stays. It actually is harder to find locations with short stays, weekends, few days here. People like to go up there and they rent out places for months at a time. One of the stops we went to was the town of Camden, Maine. Loved this cute little town. We were able to dine on the waterfront, do some shopping, and just really enjoy just a typical small coastal town in Maine. It's a lot different than what we experienced in Old Orchard Beach, which of course had the Midway and tons of people, but Camden was really beautiful. I especially loved it because I was able to visit an old high school friend while I was there. And while I spent time catching up with her, Paul, he got to take the kayak out and do some fishing in Maine.
All right, well, I decided to go fishing. And I found this little lake. It's actually kind of a cool little lake. There's a lot of boats and stuff on it. But I think I'm gonna try to catch some bass. So, let's see how quickly it takes for me to catch one out here. There's a fish. Little guy. See, I told you. I catch lots of little fish on this one. Gets you off the hook faster. I talk to the fish all the time when I catch them. Try to reason with them. They don't always listen. Oh, got another one on. 2 in a row. Another little tiny one. Another little guy.
Now, Maine is beautiful in the summer, but it's not always totally relaxing. There's so many people visiting and it causes a lot of traffic. One thing to mention about driving down Highway 1 in this part of Maine is it's busy. I mean, stop and go the whole time. It didn't matter what day we were driving or what time of day. It was just, would you agree?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Ugh. Now, we didn't mind the driving so much. Being up in Maine allowed us to visit some friends. So we got to see our friends Jerry and Susan again. We drove up to see them. We spent a day like pub hopping and then visiting what's called the LL Bean campus.
All right, guys, we are in Freeport, Maine, pub hopping. We're at the Gritty Brewery, and we're gonna drink some cool beers here and eat some nachos. Check them out. Amy's on it. Amy's on. Did you hear that angelic, like, oh, because it's so delicious. Actually, I don't know if they're delicious yet. I haven't had a bite on them, but they look delicious. So, you heard, boss said. So let me get some. Here.
Oh, what was that? What's that on my face? What is it?
That was a bug. That bug, he won't eat much.
Not a spider.
We'll share. All right.
Well, there was like
I'm spilling all over Amy.
on my white pants. That was a great idea.
That was lamb. She wore white pants. She should know better than that. So today we're hanging out with our friends, Susan and Jerry. They have a YouTube channel called Just One More. They're also full-time RVers. I'll put the link down below, so make sure to go and check them out and see what kind of, shenanigans they're getting into, because they're even bigger troublemakers than we are, believe it or not.
True story.
This is a cute little brewery. They got all kinds of spots to sit in here. It's kind of noisy, but not any more than you expect from a brew pub. And over here they have like all kinds of swag, but they sell golf discs. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen that before in a brew pub. They got swag, they got shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff, and lots of beer, like a huge selection. So we went ahead, got our pints on.
You have little white tips.
So good. All right, pub number 3 today. We're at the Stars and Stripes, just down the street from the last place. It's a veteran hangout, all kinds of cool drinks. We got the veteran blonde. It's kind of cool. You can check out on the viewer board that they have different things like Semper Fi beer and all kinds of cool stuff. So kind of a cool little throw up to vets. And They also have popcorn, free popcorn. So hey, popcorn and beer. You can't go wrong. So apparently around here, a big thing is LL Bean. Who'da thunk? I just thought it was like something I saw on TV. Like, remember that movie Best of Show? When that couple was always complaining about LL, they're like, oh yeah, that on LL Bean. That's the only thing I've ever heard of LL Bean. But apparently there are all kinds of sporting goods stores and clothing stores. So we're gonna take you today and check out this whole realm of LL Bean. So this particular store has like all kinds of housewares, all kinds of like lobster things. Everything here in Maine has lobsters on it, like that or like that, which is kind of cool, I guess. But I want to go find something like sporting goods or yeah, some fishing stuff. Let's go see if we can find some fishing stuff. So it looks like they do like events right here. We're like in the circle. So if you look around me, it's LL Bean stores all around me. And they have some food carts right here, and a peanut butter and jelly one too, which is kind of cool. But I think this store over here looks like hunting and fishing. And this store over here says retail store. So let's go check out these two stores and see if they got some cool stuff in them. What do you think?
Oh, there's a big boot over here. Look at this.
Look at the big boot.
Let's get you guys a picture of the big boot together.
And he's running up to the big boot.
Anniversary bean boot. For your own safety.
Look at that.
So hot.
Is it hot?
So hot.
Here, let me see the look on your
It's
face.
so hot from the sun. I'm burning up.
It's the LL Bean Bear.
Is he allowed to hug?
Do we want Amy to give the LL Bean Bear a hug? I think so. Yes. Woohoo! How fun. Yeah, hugs are free everywhere. Look at that.
Oh, and Jerry's lost. We're gonna have to do a store announcement. Hello, Jerry. Your wife's looking for you. Our friend Jerry's lost in this store. This is a huge store. There's so much stuff here. But we did lose Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. When you're watching this later. Sorry.
Yeah. Mooses. I don't know, what's the plural of moose?
Moose?
I think it's mooses. Moose's Combat. Oh, I don't know. I think I could take one.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that big.
What would your approach be?
I'd come in like this, and then I'd like go low, and I'd like lift them up over the top.
If he could only get the leg over, he could totally choke him out.
Right? You know, moose guard is not very good. Check out all this fishing gear. It's even over on the other side over there. It's this whole upstairs section. It's just all fishing gear. Oh my God. I'm gonna be here for a while. Guys, well, our time in Maine is over. We had a great time. Even though we were jumping all over the place, it was still a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you can receive notifications of when our new videos come out. We also have another channel that we do. It's called Best Food Review Road Trip. And what it is it's where we stop and we eat, we do reviews, and that way if you're in the area and maybe you're looking for a place to eat or avoid, one of our reviews will help you out. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.